Hello, sweethearts. It's a Sega game. I wonder what Sega game it could be. I know, and you know, it's Ghouls and Ghosts. It ain't Super. No, we got Blast Processing this time because this is a Sega Genesis port of the arcade sequel to Ghosts and Goblins. Ooh, I'm spooked. But don't be spooked. We've got two difficulties, Practice and Professional. Professional, supposedly, if you believe the manual, as difficult as the arcade version of Ghouls and Ghosts. And since it doesn't give you a big practice symbol at the bottom of the screen when you play it, we're going to be playing that. We're going to deal. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. It's okay. We ain't got no intro cutscenes or nothing, though, so we're just going to dive right in. Why don't we? There's our boy again, Knight Arthur. He's packing a single jump again, but we've got treasure chests, like... Oh, yeah, okay. So a magician turned me into a duck. First treasure chest, magician. Yeah, get used to it. There's a lot of magicians in the chests this time. And these ghouls, as random as ever. But Arthur does have one unique little move. Well, for starters, he's got this gold armor, which is really, really neat. You can charge it, and whammo! Lightning, real lightning. Yes. Isn't that just lovely? And you can also shoot in 3 directions this time, which is great. Oh look, a new weapon. The discus. Yeah, if you're running along the ground, it just travels across the ground. It's a neat weapon. I like it. Up there's the torch. I don't want it. I know the mighty power of the torch and all, but I just want to stick with reliability here while we're on the job, as it were. Also, that's the magic for the discus. It blocks projectiles and stuff. It's a neat sort of magic. So already we got a lot of elements in this game, and the first stage is, well, it can be tricky if you're trying to, you know, not get hit and be pro for the internet or whatever, but otherwise you're not going to have much trouble until you get to the second segment. Just dodge all this shit. And speaking of the second segment, we're here now! There's wind and tornadoes, and sometimes they turn into enemies. Oh, by the way, since there was no, like, story cutscene in this game, the idea is that Arthur was away after Ghosts and Goblins, training in the Crusades or something, I don't know, for 3 years. And then the Dark Lord Lucifer, or Loki in this version, came and stole everyone's souls, including the Princess, Prince, or what have you. And Arthur's fighting to get her back in the demon village. Oh boy, okay. These vines, annoying as hell. You can only hit them on those little red weak spots, and they take up a lot of space weaving around. More space than they should, to be honest. I don't like it. And they're kind of a hurdle, and again, they're kind of random too. That's what gets you in these games. Just the random nature of everything. Something just spawns where it shouldn't, and whammo, you're gone. Also, the trees have faces. Also, these orc pig things, annoying. They charge right at you and they take a lot of hits. They're straight out of Ghosts and Goblins, I think. So if you have a slower weapon, you're fucked, buddy. Alright, it's on to our first boss, and he's a doozy of a friend that we're going to see a bit more of as the game goes on. It's Shielder! He's a headless big knight, and he's holding his head, and he's spitting fireballs at his head, and I'm going to block the fireballs with my mirror and just whap him. You probably don't want to get him off screen like I'm doing, because then you can't actually register the hits. I'm sort of registering them now, but he's taking his time. There he's gone. And we can do this! Nice catch! Yeah! Well, you may remember this stage from the arrange mode of Super Ghouls and Ghosts GBA, but here it is in its original form. These turtles, way more annoying than they were on GBA. Like, they're kind of random in their movements and they bounce a lot, and their hitboxes feel just a little tricky when you're trying to run under them. But the first half of the level plays pretty much as normal. If you missed it, the bridge collapses and there's sand, and there's an invincible ant lying down here. And there's dragonflies coming at you. So memorize which parts of this bridge you're going to break, and don't jump on those parts. Also, I'm being pushed down by the current. You want to not on the current. Wrap your head around that one, kids. But there are enough treasure chests to boost you up. And now here's where the level differs from my range my bullshit. We've got one little fire windmill here. Then we run to the right, and oh no. It is a red armor. Not a super red armor, just a regular red armor. They have an interesting pattern, but this one played really nice with me. Don't worry. You'll see how I dance around these guys later. Okay, the second half of the level, things are collapsing, there are fire bats, everything's alight, and it can be tricky. The bats, not so bad here, but they get worse as time goes on. You also need to watch out because there's a big plant monster here that I killed off screen. And this part's what annoys me. The bats sort of beam in. And they take up a lot of space. So you want to be quick about this. You don't want to let them clutter up the screen. And we're already at the boss. Hooray! Where is he? Okay, he's a big fire dog. He's got a distinct pattern at least. He goes back and forth. You can do that little leaping charge that you duck under, and he's spitting fire everywhere, and you gotta shoot up to destroy. Not hard once you know the pattern. Plug at him with a weapon and he's dead. Okay, great. Alright, what's next? Level 3 is a bit of a doozy. We're going up, we got knights on the sides of the walls that will crawl on the platform if you let them stay alive, and we got these things. Oh boy! Come to Daddy Fresno, yes, please. This is the knife! It's very, very good. You may have heard things about knives and Ghouls'n Goblins. Yes, they're incredible. Hell, if there's a particular weapon you're wanting, odds are these things will drop it, because there's numerous amounts of them. They don't drop a fucking rock on your head first, but I digress. Here's the magic for the knife. It's double! You get to shoot more fucking knives! Yeah, that amazing weapon you got, now you can hurl 2 of them. Holy shit. Twice the amount of knives. Is this Ghouls'n Goblins or fucking Toho? Am I talking is I now? I don't fucking know. Okay. Second half of the Solid Scroll, not bad. These, I don't know what the fuck they are, but to hell with them. I got a knife. I can just perforate them. Zawarudo, as it were. Okay. Second half of this level, tricky. We're riding on tongues across statues with big mouths, and if you touch the mouths, you're dead. They eat you whole. It's very scary. This part can be tricky. The dragonflies a bit random, and they have a tendency to drop a weapon right in your fucking path, something you don't want. Power up this obstacle. You gotta love it. Oh boy. Also, you gotta duck on these things, or else you'll probably get hit. So don't do that. But once you get there, you're at the boss. Hooray! It's, Noah Cloudian, Krakow, whatever the hell it is. It's bad news, and you gotta hit it with your knives. Also, give yourself plenty of room for this attack, or else that happens, yeah. One hit, you get knocked out of your armor. It's Ghouls'n Goblins. What do y'all expect? A life bar? Too bad. Wait for Ultimate Ghouls'n Goblins on PSP.